Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for somebody who's had a little bit of concern or maybe hasn't been sleeping very well and either just got some sort of decision in today or some decision has been made. And now we have concern in the reverse. There's some sort of relief or hope that somebody is getting pertaining to a situation that they were kind of stressing about. What's up, Parrot? How are you? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. You guys see how guarded I am over your ears? I really don't want you to hate my wind chimes. All right, let's see. I think we're gonna start with the Egyptian tarot because there's I don't know, something almost like litigious or judiciary with the formality of the judgment card here. So long, it's true. Hours. I had to go get that burger I mentioned. It was delicious, in case you were wondering. 3 different cheeses on it. All right. Sorry, I still need to have a sip of my Dr. Pepper, which must mean we have Christina showing up at some point. Hello, Lynn. How are you? All right, so we've got the Five of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So either we've got a feminine energy that has worked their way in between, like just to be a meddler, right? Or there's somebody who has wanted to sabotage a Queen of Pentacles. My gut would say it's more likely that the Queen of Pentacles was the object of the plot because in general, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is somebody that you can trust. This is somebody who would be a good friend or a good partner. Safe travels then. All right, we've got Knave of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is the concern or somebody that, was stressing about something. The Knave of Wands in the reverse can be like bad news or some sort of communication that's not well received. And then we have the Fool in the reverse. In some situations, the Fool can straight up mean like punishment or some sort of, you know, consequence, right? Like when you're playing Monopoly and you have to go back to go. I think somebody got some sort of warning. And I think they responded to it, like maybe just in the nick of time. I think somebody knew something was about to go down. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. So there's a couple of things here now. We've got this Ace of Pentacles is one that always makes me think of the Sun card because, of course, there are like rays coming off of it, right? But there's also a sense that there's like a responsibility with this, whatever this opportunity was, or whatever this gift was. But we have Seven of Wands in the reverse, which is somebody who is either not protected, somebody who did something that was indefensible. I feel there could be a couple of different iterations. It's either this Queen of Pentacles was trying to, you know, get in the way of somebody else and be an obstacle in their purpose or in a relationship that they wanted, and then ended up not really having success. And now there's going to be some sort of consequence here. I think for the majority of you, there's a Queen of Pentacles that was aware that there was going to be like a downfall or a collapse or some sort of change in fate for one or more people that may have not seen it coming or not wanted to believe a warning. There's something about, like, I think it's the fact that this 5 of Swords doesn't have any people in it, right? And we have this Queen of Pentacles just like sipping on her drink. Now, for those of you who wonder why I'm saying that, I'm pretty confident this flower is actually a symbol for, I think, the lotus flower, but the whole point was they got some sort of tipsy off of this. So this is like somebody having a good time, right? And we have the pentacle over her head. This is somebody who I think is blessed, who saw that there was inner turmoil or a weak foundation. So we might see the Four of Wands in the reverse come out. There was something with this Eye of Horus that somebody saw coming. They were like, you didn't really plan that very well. There's some sort of like cornerstone you didn't put in the foundation of your building, something like that. And this, I think for the majority of you, is this Queen of Pentacles giving notice, saying, hey, there's some shit that's gonna hit the fan. And I feel like you should know, or like maybe do something about it. And then we have the Fool with this crocodile trying to get it. And the Fool's in the reverse, which is like, oh, hold my beer. Whatever that thing is that you told me not to do. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to do it. And it's probably going to go very poorly for me. You guys are so awesome. All right, let's move to another deck. I'm sorry, you guys. I still need more to drink. I think it was because I left the onion on the burger. Sometimes I don't. So it's like, I need some cherry taste. All right. What do you think, you guys? We go with the gold foil. But we must have all of them. All right, what else do we have? We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody coming out of a difficult time. Like if you had been kind of excluded from a social circle, or maybe feeling like you didn't have the financial fortitude that you needed, there's been a change in that regard. But we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse with it as well, which I don't like. This feels like somebody having to maintain a business connection or a friendship or even a relationship because they don't want to be like in the cold. They don't want to be financially strapped. There's like a poor investment here. Somebody that didn't get what they were looking for. And I don't know why I have this like not. Well, it's the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I just really don't like that energy, especially with the Five of Swords. There's a sense here that somebody was really jealous. Somebody was plotting to possibly try to make it difficult for this Queen of Pentacles to be independent or successful. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. So this is somebody being emotionally unstable, and perhaps even, honestly, I'm getting kind of angry. So we might see like a King of Wands in the reverse. But so far we have 3 cards in the reverse out of this deck. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is confirming that undertone of jealousy or conflict. There, I think, was drama all over the place. And it has its roots in basic, I don't have to worry about consequences kind of flippant behavior. But there's also something here about infighting. Like a group got caught doing something and then they all started to blame each other kind of thing. But look at, we've got pacifist Peter over here. He's just like kind of holding his wand up like, I don't know, like I'm not really into this. I think I'm gonna dip real quick. Everyone else is like, whatcha? I got you. Even the like old lady in the back with the real nice dress. Nope, she's into it. So I feel like there was a group of Jerry Springer. Such a good reference, yes. Yes, to the man in the blue. Why do you look like a thumb? My favorite line from Jerry Springer. Okay, moving on. There was one person in this little team of people that didn't really like where things were going. I feel like one person started to realize I need to make an exit or figure out a way to, I mean, this could be a snitch, you guys, but this could also be somebody who's like, you know what? I'm going to let somebody know that something's about to happen. Four of Wands in the upright. Interesting. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, that's like a plot twist, you guys, but like tarot version. Because it's like this was a good foundation. Whatever this marriage, business partnership, organization, family, whatever it was, there's a deterioration of a strong foundation. So it was at one point solid, and now with the 6 of Swords in the reverse, it's like there was an earthquake or a scandal or somebody left the company or the planet. Just going to the moon, guys. See you later. But we've got something here about not moving forward, not being able to make this better. This is like, a Band-Aid's not going to help this kind of situation. But I really feel like somebody warned someone about this. Yeah, we've got the Hermit. Somebody knew. They were trying to lead others away from some sort of danger or some sort of problem, and nobody really wanted to do anything about it. We've got the Hermit, and, as hermits do, he's hermiting by himself. And it's underneath the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like this could have a couple of different meanings. Somebody who was trying to warn others by saying, there's a lack of protection here, there's danger here, there's something we need to address here. And then people didn't listen. But there's also something about those that are, believing of this warning. I feel like there was just one, but, take it as it resonates. They maybe just made it out of like in the nick of time. Like I'm seeing in my head the zombie movie with Brad Pitt where, everything as it does is exploding. And then, he like gets on a plane miraculously just as things are about to get real bad. Oh my Lord. Really, dude? Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Pirate. World War Z, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing in my head. Like, I feel like in that movie too, there were iterations or examples of people that were trying to warn others and people just being incredulous or not really wanting to heed any of the warnings, right? Because the other thing to keep in mind is we have a judgment card with decidedly fewer people than what you would normally see on a judgment card. If you were looking at the Rider Waite, you would see other people rising out of their graves, hearing the call to action. But this is like one angel giving the warning and one person responding. So that's why I feel like this 5 of Wands is pretty accurate. There's somebody that actually figured it out, right? No way. Ambit, that's too cool. We need to have, and I hope you're feeling better. I think we need to have some Rider Waite. All right, what else do we have? Should I retitle this World War Z? Ooh, that sounds dangerous, pirate. Oh my, we have the Wheel of Fortune out sideways. I don't feel like that's... So the way I would naturally pick this up, I would probably turn it so that it would be in the reverse. But it's sideways. And it's underneath the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, which is about coming in from the cold or something like some sort of hope, right? So I feel like this is like a door that was closing, right? At some point, this hope diminishes and then it doesn't matter. And this Wheel of Fortune is then in the reverse. And there's just, it's lost. You can't really come back from that. So take that however it fits your story. I know that's a little bit vague, but there's something here about a time of opportunity, a window of opportunity. And if that wasn't, something that someone listened to, if they didn't take that piece of information that came to light seriously, there wasn't a way to change. Like, it's in my mind kind of like one of those domino effects videos where you can't really, I mean, maybe if you're a cat, you can run in there and stop that. But if it's already going, you're probably just going to sit there and watch it. It's like somebody knew there was going to be a train wreck, and then everyone else just sat there and watched it, but someone else got out because of a warning. That's a horrible example, but it underscores the idea that there was something here about once things started happening, people couldn't just like run for the hills, right? So this Ace of Pentacles, I don't think is fully in the upright. I think this Ace of Pentacles is in the upright for whoever I'm reading for, but for the large majority of the people, it is not. I think this King of Cups is the general reaction to the warning that the Queen of Pentacles gave. And that the King of Cups is probably responsible for the majority of people not being worried about something that they should have been worried about. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this situation, this warning that should have been sent out to other people, stopped with the King of Cups. And the 6 of Swords in the reverse demonstrates that there were then people that were not able to heed that warning because they didn't get that message. There was a stop in the game of telephone, and a warning didn't get to everyone. So with the 6 of Swords in the reverse, that's like underscoring the fact that these people who were maybe unable to get this warning or unable to get the bad news or didn't believe the bad news, they lost out on an opportunity to get to a more peaceful situation or get out of a difficult situation. And I feel like this pentacle being underneath the King of Cups in the reverse is like saying he dropped the ball. Like, it's up here. The Queen of Pentacles is like, hey, yo, I just wanted to let you know. And then the King of Cups is like this angry energy that blocks whatever information or warning this is. Oh, I wish you the best of luck. Make sure you document whatever you can. And I'm really sorry that people bullied you. I know what that's like. I think people don't really know how to respond when they feel powerless. And so they try to find power in ways that maybe aren't the wisest. So I hope you get the resolution you deserve. Pirate, you're the one on fire. We have the Two of Pentacles clarifying the Four of Wands. I feel like this is, wow. I feel like this is basically saying with the Two of Pentacles that somebody was trying to regain balance after an initial attack, an initial failure, an initial difficulty, or the warning itself, right? Maybe this is somebody who was playing fast and loose with the information available to try to convince people that this sturdy foundation that was always a sturdy foundation would always be a sturdy foundation. Relationship, partnership, business, whatever it may be. But if you notice, this person is only looking at one of the two pentacles. They're about to drop that other pentacle. And I know that because we have death. This is an ending. This is not getting to peaceful waters or safer lands or something better. And for some of you, this is like ending of a relationship, ending of a business, or somebody may have actually passed away in a situation here. If so, obviously my condolences. There's a pretty serious responsibility on this King of Cups, and he failed some people. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. So we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse being clarified by the Seven of Seven of Swords. I feel like there was a sacrifice or a loss this person who did get away had to make. Maybe there was a friendship that didn't make it. Maybe there was some sort of, I didn't get to bring, my fish, Pedro. I don't know. This Five of Pentacles in the reverse makes it feel like this hermit individual was able to make it to safety or find a good way to, get out of whatever was toxic or dangerous. But with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, that's like a loss. So they may have had to leave people behind. They may have had to sneak away. They may have had to decline if somebody wanted to come with them. There's something here that they're grieving or feeling like it didn't go the way they wanted it to. All right, we have the Seven of Cups. This feels like somebody assuming that the warning was not to be heeded because it was just kind of like somebody being confused. The Seven of Cups could be, oh, shut up, you're just drunk. Gosh, I feel like there have been several like horror movies where somebody sees the monster or the murderer, but they're drunk or they just woke up or something along those lines. And as a result, no one takes them seriously, but they're like, no, 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 I saw a big bear. Or no, there's like a really dangerous bobcat. There's something here where this prediction didn't get heeded by the majority of the people that it was intended for or that heard the warning. And with this black cat, it's just making me feel like we're talking about, like, black cat walking through a ladder kind of thing. Oh, well, I don't take that seriously. So there's something here about people kind of like mocking the ability to predict anything or any kind of like, well, that's just some voodoo shit. It was dismissed. We have the Three of Cups and the Empress in the reverse. This feels like there were very few supporters of the Queen of Pentacles. There may have been a lot of jealousy, or there may have been people that felt like she didn't know what she was talking about. Because I feel like this King of Cups made this perception, or was himself. Remember, gender doesn't really matter too much in tarot, but whoever this Empress in the reverse is, this is somebody who had public favor and then lost it, or lost it and then regained it. But I feel like the Empress in the reverse coming out after the Ace of Pentacles is somebody basically gifting somebody that has a bad reputation publicly. Almost like a blessing to make people realize that they have the wrong understanding or they trusted the wrong person. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse again. We have it here and here. The Five of Swords. We also had that as the first card out. And the High Priestess. So this is literally what we saw the first couple of cards here, right? Five of Swords with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody foretold there would be a crumbling of an organization or inner conflict. There would be some sort of infighting or sabotage as a result of a loss. So basically, because one thing happened, the whole thing crumbled, right? And this High Priestess is the same cat as what's on the Wheel of Fortune. So that's how we know this is who predicted it, right? So we have the Eight of Cups and Knave of Wands. So we've already had the Knave of Wands in the reverse up here. We've got communication that didn't get to everyone, but we do have, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, I feel like we do have some people that made it back or figured it out. There's something here about one or two, but not really more than that, right? Because we know there's at least five people here. And with the Knight of Swords and Ten of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Swords, this is number one, a ton of air energy, right? So you may be in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or there is somebody with that in their chart involved here pretty heavily. More so, what I feel is that we had a lot of people that were talking and not a lot of people that were 100% committed to the truth. We definitely had, with the Seven of Swords, a number of people that I think were trying to figure out what the truth was because there were different stories. And with the Ten of Swords, the reason there were different stories is because, again, multiple people involved, and there was a serious ending or downfall here. Thank you, Pirate. Oh my gosh, named Whiskers? Oh! Yo, look at it. That's so much like Mr. Stew. I love it. All right. Let's see what else we can get for you. We'll use the miniature Rider Waite. So we have the Nine of Pentacles coming out, which I consider to be a good sign because this is like independence, freedom, and Wheel of Fortune. So this is the good side of the story, right? Wheel of Fortune in the upright. There are people who did, sneak out before this went fully in the reverse, right? Because we have Wheel of Fortune in the upright here as well. Ten of Wands. Somebody is experiencing pretty dramatic change or is about to because of putting down some burdens or being able to release something that had been holding them back. This is bringing about a more prosperous or comfortable and definitely more independent time. Now we've got the Six of Wands. That's victory and success. This could also be about a homecoming. This could be, somebody who returns after war, right? Being celebrated by the people. There's something of an achievement here that others are seeing. It's like your stock has gone up in some way. We have Ace of Pentacles and it was kind of flipping around. So I don't know. There's maybe some sort of opportunity that is going to be like a flash in the pan. So keep your eyes peeled for anything that looks like a dream job or a really good love opportunity. There's something amazing that's coming in for you. Yeah, I think it's a relationship. Now, keep in mind, we also have Four of Wands over here. This could be the reinstitution of something in a brand new place, under brand new management. There's success and independence and a strong foundation here. This is all looking really good, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. I don't know how to fix that either. Is anyone else getting notifications when I go live, or is it like completely not doing that for anybody? Because I feel like we could figure that out. But we do have the High Priestess coming out again with the Eight of Cups. So I feel like this is somebody realizing that walking away from a situation was maybe a little bit painful, which is why this Ace of Pentacles was maybe a little bit flippy floppy. And at the end of the day, they knew it was going to be difficult, but it was what needed to happen. It's like when you have to take a scorched earth approach, when you have to burn the fields down so that you can start planting again, and it'll have those additional nutrients that come from the scorched earth, right? Okay, thank you, Elle. So, Christina, maybe try unsubscribe and resubscribe and then do the notification. I'm reasonably good at the whole like troubleshooting thing, but not always. I feel like there's something else I was going to say though. I will probably be back on, I think like 2 more times today. It's kind of hard to like fully commit because you guys, it's so beautiful on the back porch today because there's this like heavy fog and a little bit of rain or like mist going on. So being from Minnesota, that's really weird for me because like it's December. Like that means snow and it's raining here. So that's kind of awesome. I'll post a picture for you guys so you can see what it looks like. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone saying, I know now that what was wrong has been rooted out. There's an opportunity now to build a strong foundation because of what I've let go or whatever toxicity that has been removed. This is like, I'm getting kind of like a surgical operation picture in my mind. Like it hurt, but it's gone. And now it can't hurt me anymore. And now I can build a strong foundation, and I don't have to keep doing this. I don't have to worry about a false start because I can build this stronger foundation, having learned what I did with this particular situation here, right? And I feel like it also helps that there are probably comments being made on somebody being able to predict what was going to happen. Largely, I think for the better, not like, oh, did the high priestess do it? We have the Seven of Cups. There are going to be some options or decisions that seem maybe a little bit convoluted or difficult. Do your research because there are going to be options that you don't want to choose. I feel like this is pertaining to who is in the social community, the organization, the family. We've got the Four of Swords, which is basically saying don't be afraid to do things alone and make sure you're approaching it with like a grounded spirit, right? Like don't make hasty business decisions when you're in a huge argument with your spouse, right? That kind of thing. You want to make sure that you know what's going on, you're feeling comfortable, right? Alabama, that's not too far from me. And yeah, I want to say it was like maybe 68 degrees, maybe closer to 70 by now. So we have an understanding of what didn't work before. This is like somebody trying to make, I don't know why I'm making this, like trying to mix a new alcoholic beverage and being like, oh, that's a horrible combination. That's sometimes what the temperance card, like visually how it hits me. It's like that's just not going to work. So somebody has learned a lesson and it's a valuable one that enables them to be able to pivot and make the right decision going forward. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune sideways, please. Justice in the reverse. Star. There's a balancing out. This is like basically karma, right? When we're saying we've got healing after injustice, to me, this is the same thing as the Wheel of Fortune. We've got something that wasn't fair, and the universe likes to balance itself out. And those that had maintained their strength and didn't fall prey to temptation or, the devil, then you made it out of this Wheel of Fortune door. We have the Emperor in the reverse and Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This largely, I think for most of you, represents somebody that needed to be like removed from the group, somebody that was a bad leader. This would likely be this King of Cups energy because this is somebody who speaks out of turn, talks over people that know better than them, or basically controls the narrative when they don't know what they're talking about, right? This could also be somebody who doesn't speak up when they know that something is wrong. So take it how it resonates. But this emperor, either way, was a bad leader and didn't lead by example for the people that were around him. But we've got the Ace of Wands flipping over. So there's a new doctor on Doctor Who. I don't even watch that show, but there's newness here. There's a fresh start, and somebody feels confident that they've got the right situation going on now. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. Moon in the reverse. Somebody was choosing to ignore reality. They were trying to get away with something. This feels like this Emperor in the reverse, like somebody who felt like if I tell the truth, if I warn these people, it's going to make me look bad in some way, so I don't want to do that. Okay. We'll get a couple from the Everyday Tarot and then we'll call it a day. Oh, because we're already almost to 40 minutes, you guys. I said Doctor Who. I'm pretty sure there's like some trend of like replacing or like newness. All right, we've got Six of Pentacles in the reverse again. That was here and here. Did we have another one? Well, we have three now. There's a loss and it's going to be balanced out. And I feel like the person who's taking the biggest hit is somebody who is likely an air sign or has Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra featured in their chart. And they were being selfish or only thinking of themselves in a situation that impacted many more people than just them, like at least 5 people. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is obviously not the Nine of Pentacles over here, right? I feel like this is you who I'm reading for, who either, heard the call and listened to the warning, or you were the person that actually provided the warning. And over here, we have somebody that could have helped others by listening to your warning or passing it along, and they did not. And they're going to be paying for that decision. We have Strength and Hanged Man. This is like somebody who had the ability to stop something and then didn't. This is somebody who is like, oh yeah, no, I could probably, I don't know, stop that burglary across the street, but I'm not going to. I'm running late for my pedicure. I shouldn't joke like that, but like this is somebody who could have helped and decided not to. And I feel like there's some sort of reputational damage or some sort of like that just wouldn't look good for me kind of thing. But we've got Justice in the reverse. So this person, I feel like already knows what they did was wrong and already knows that there's going to be some sort of consequence if there hasn't been already. Knight of Wands. This is fast moving energy. There's a reaction, a very quick reaction to the truth coming out or the truth being spoken. And for one person or one side, we've got, I think, the bad kind of solitude or like maybe in like imprisonment, somebody who cannot heal. And then we've got the Ace of Wands for somebody else. So another way to look at this Ace of Wands and Four of Swords is there's a situation here where because something couldn't be healed or couldn't be repaired, there's an opportunity for something new to grow in its place and it'll be much better. So definitely a karmic reading. There are people that are paying for the injustice that happened. So I hope you are on this side of the table and I wish you a great rest of your day. I'll be back in probably like, I don't know, like an hour. I think I'm going to go hang out on the back deck for a little bit. Have a great rest of your day.